And welcome back. Well, first up today, are you ready to get rid of your double chin?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I just wanted to know.
Okay. Well, if you could get rid of that turkey neck with no surgery and no downtime and no injections, would you do it?
Probably.
Yes. Dr. Alex Colque is a plastic surgeon with Skiin Anti-Aging Lounge, and big news has arrived in his office with what's called the CoolSculpting Mini. And this is a way to treat this part of the body, the little fat that collects under here, in a way without surgery, no liposuction, no incision of any kind, right?
Absolutely. It's the similar technology that we've discussed before, the CoolSculpting technology. So it freezes the fat without any incisions, without any needle injections, without any downtime. And this is just the brand new approved, FDA approved device specifically made for the double chin. So it's called the CoolSculpt Mini. It's the mini applicator. This is the part that goes into the CoolSculpting device, and then these are the cooling plates. It's kind of an elliptical cooling plate that freezes the fat on your chin, and it hooks up just like this.
Oh,
so
it's
like
awesome.
a little chin rest.
That's right.
Yeah,
it's,
I like that.
Just like a little chin rest, similar to other CoolSculpting applicators. It's 1 hour per treatment, and most patients will require 1 to 2 treatments, but you know, patients that have just a little bit of a double chin might require just 1 treatment, whereas if you have a larger double chin or sometimes a triple chin, they might require 2 or more treatments.
So, you know, what you said, like the no downtime, the no incisions, all those types of things I think are so great. When you look at this,
That does not look like the same face.
Right. It can really make the face look a lot younger, a lot thinner.
Yeah.
It's a very, very effective treatment.
Whoa!
To
whoa!
help with that neck contour.
So a lot of people would say, is that just genetic? But either way, if you always had that, or whether you gained it with weight, you can still treat it?
You can still treat it. Either way, you can still treat it.
Okay, and that brings up an interesting point, because I would think this part of our bodies is really hard with diet or exercise or anything else to really get rid of, right?
It is, particularly as we get older. As you get older, it's tougher to lose that part, even with diet and exercise. It's one of the most common areas that we see where patients will say, I eat right, I exercise regularly, but I just can't get this small part of fat to go away, and that's where the CoolSculpt Mini comes in.
Cool.
Well, a lot of people think about the fact that you can do injections in this part of your body. What's the difference between doing something like that versus something like the Mini CoolSculpt?
The difference with this applicator versus something like injections is you don't have any needle pokes. There's no multiple needle pokes in the neck. There's no significant swelling afterwards. There's a lower incidence of any risk or complications that you would get with injecting something that might dissolve the fat. And in addition to that, there's a little less number of treatments. Typically with injections, you would need several treatments to get the result that you can get with this CoolSculpt Mini in just 1 or 2 hours.
A lot of people are going to wonder about the pain associated with this. Do people have? Is it a painful recovery?
So the recovery, some patients will have a little bit of kind of nerve tingling side of sensations afterwards, but it is so much less painful than the invasive treatments for the neck.
Yeah.
It has a much lower incidence of patients requiring pain medication. Less than 5% of patients will require pain medication, and less than 1% of our patients will require any sort of oral prescription pain medication.
That is wonderful.
You guys are one of the first to have this little device in the area.
That's right.
Which is
this
exciting.
is brand new, FDA approved. With my practice at Skiin, we are one of the first to have the CoolSculpt Mini available for use.
And I want to talk about this offer that you have going on right now, because this is a perfect time for people right before the holidays to do something that really transforms their face in a way that, again,
pictures.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to be in a lot of photographs, and this is a way to really change the shape of your face and get rid of that fat under there without having any kind of surgery or downtime. And so right now, for the first 15 people who call you and mention the Morning Blend, will receive 25%, so a fourth off of the cost of this Mini CoolSculpt. And we're going to give the phone number in just a minute, but that's a great deal.
It is 25% off. For treating the fat under your neck and in your chin, and that's an amazing savings. Something that it's very rare to come across that big a savings. But it's a brand new approved device, and we want to help share that with our community here.
What do you hear people say after they've had procedures like this done? Because there's a lot of different routes that people could go to treat areas of their body, but using the CoolSculpting and seeing results so quickly, what do you hear people say?
So most patients will say the most common thing is, even though they didn't lose any weight, just because they've taken that double chin off of their neck, they will say their friends and family have constantly asked them, did you lose weight? Did you lose a lot of weight? Because it doesn't change the way you look, but it just makes your face look a lot thinner.
Yeah.
From there. So that is
and
the
younger.
most common
I mean,
thing.
that picture.
Yes, so much
thinner
younger.
and younger. And it's, I've personally been surprised at some of the results we've been able to get with just fat reduction of the chin, more so than I would typically expect.
I want to see that picture
And
again.
even in some cases with one treatment, I mean, you look at these, it looks incredible to you, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Typically, you would
Look at
expect,
that.
you know,
That's amazing.
needing more than you know, 1 or 2 treatments to achieve that amount, and you know, with even just 1 or 2 hours on the device, you know,
They've got to look in the mirror and go, I look good.
I mean, she looks like she could have lost a significant amount of weight.
Absolutely, and it's.
I mean, that's like, visually, I would guess someone loses like 50 to 100 pounds when you're looking at that kind of difference.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And that is the
Phenomenal.
the most common thing we hear is patients will say their friends and family feel like or look like they've lost a considerable
And
amount
who
of weight.
doesn't want to look in the mirror and just feel like you look really great? I think that's such a gift. Skiin, here's how you can get that 25% off CoolSculpting Mini for the first 15 callers right now. So you can contact Dr. Alex Colque at Anti-Aging Skin Lounge. It's 262-657-5446, 262-657-5446. The first 15, again, will get that 25% off. Love My Skin, 2 eyes in that website.com. Thanks so much for being here, doctor.
Oh, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Fantastic.
Good stuff. Thank you so much.